Conor McGregor, the UFC superstar, has just been ordered by a civil court to pay a massive $250,000 in damages. This follows a ruling in favor of a woman named Nikita Hand, who accused McGregor of sexual assault during an incident back in 2018. Now, I'm sure this news has many of you talking, so let's break it down, and as always, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. So, here's what we know. The jury in the High Court of Dublin sided with Nikita Hand, who said McGregor had, quote, brutally raped and battered her during their meeting in a penthouse hotel room. After the ruling, Nikita addressed reporters outside the courtroom and made a powerful statement.
I want the jury, all the witnesses. I want to thank the doctors, nurses and everyone at the sexual assault treatment unit in the Rotunda Hospital for looking after me, especially my own doctor, Frank Clark. I want to thank the Rape Crisis Centre, especially Cliona, who has been by my side throughout this entire period. I want to thank all the guards and the ambulance crew. I want to thank all the women and men out there who have supported me throughout this trial. For every person who reached out to me, a card, a letter, email, everything, it hasn't gone unnoticed. Thank you, I really appreciate it so much. I want to thank my partner Gary, who has been so supportive for the last 4 years and has held my hand throughout this trial every day and every other day. I want to thank my mum and all my family and friends. Lastly, I want to thank my daughter Freya, who I'm most grateful for. She has given me so much strength and courage over the last 6 years throughout this nightmare to keep on pushing forward for justice. I want to show Freya and every other girl and boy that you can stand up for yourself if something happens to you, no matter who the person is, and justice will be served. To all the victims of sexual assault, I hope my story is a reminder that no matter how afraid you might be, speak up, you have a voice, and keep on fighting for justice. I know this has impacted not only my life, my daughters, my family and friends tremendously, and it's something that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. But now that justice has been served, I can now try and move on and look forward to the future with my family and friends and daughter.
Nikita, what have the last 2 weeks been like?
A nightmare.
What is it like finally to be believed?
I have no words, it's unbelievable. I'm thanked so much.
Do you feel vindicated now, Nikita?
Yes, I do. I do. Thank you. I need to just take a minute.
Yeah.
Ordeal has deeply impacted her life, and now, with justice served, she hopes to move forward with her family and friends. But McGregor's side of the story is very different. The UFC fighter denied all accusations and claimed the encounter was consensual. He testified that he had never forced Nikita to do anything against her will. He went on to express his disappointment, stating that the jury didn't hear all the evidence and that he felt the award wasn't reflective of the seriousness of the situation. According to McGregor, there was no evidence of aggravated assault, just a basic assault, and he's focusing on his future with his family now. In the aftermath of the ruling, we learned that McGregor has faced similar allegations before. Just last year, in 2023, a woman accused him of assaulting her in a Miami Heat game bathroom during the NBA Finals. However, that case didn't lead to any criminal charges, with officials citing insufficient evidence. Now, this case is far from simple, and there are many layers to it. McGregor is, of course, one of the most famous athletes in the world, so this news is sparking a lot of debates. It's important to remember that this was a civil case, not a criminal one, and McGregor's legal team still maintains that there wasn't enough evidence for criminal prosecution. But let's face it, the public eye doesn't always differentiate between civil and criminal cases when it comes to high-profile figures. And now, I'm turning it over to you, my amazing community. What do you think of this whole situation? Do you believe McGregor's side of the story? Or do you think Nikita's account is more credible?